when bad things happen, it can be really hard to face. I mean, like, we all start out with this blank slate, right? And we work really hard to, like, make a plan for ourselves. And then we work the plan. And then we start to get some results, like we get the degree, we get the job, we get the man or the woman of our dreams, we feel like, and we're going to just do this life, and things are going great. They're going great. And then all of a sudden, life throws you a curveball. Ouch! Ouch! You worked so hard for this, and guess what's left? It all comes unraveled, right? Ew. Look at that. That's not at all what you planned, right? It's not at all what you planned. Let me tell you a story about me. This is my story, okay? So, so I started out with a blank slate, right? My blank slate. I wanted to be able to test kids and find out what their thinking patterns were and really make a plan for them and have them work it, and everything's going to be great. So I went to school, and I went to grad school for that. And my last year of grad school, right before I graduated, the professor says, "Okay, Dana, there's this one skill that you don't have, and you're really not going to be able to be a school psychologist." Ouch! That was my rip. I mean, I worked really hard for that, and it did not happen. It didn't happen. This is what I was left with. Ouch! Look at those jagged lines. Ouch! Pain. Lots and lots of pain. So guess what I did? I just kind of forgot that that even happened. I just set it aside, didn't even work in the field for 2 whole years. I did not think about that because it hurt, right? It hurt. But when people finally convinced me to bring this back, and look what I did actually accomplish, because I did actually get my master's in that process. I just wasn't allowed to do the thing that I wanted to do, right? So I did have some positivity still there, right? But then, and it was hard to look at, very hard, because it was uncomfortable, right? I didn't want to deal with this. But once I was encouraged to look at it, look past those jagged lines, I could see something new there. There's something blue there. I couldn't see that part before. And once I grabbed a hold of what was shining through that crack, well, that's when I was able to start living again. Keep going. I had that master's. So I just switched it up a little bit to clinical counseling. And there was some work I had to do. I had to get extra education and all that. But now, looking back on it, if I didn't have that insight, I wouldn't be where I am today. Like, I wouldn't get as much as I do from what I do now. From school psych, I know that now, but I couldn't see it until I grabbed a hold of that insight. And I wasn't able to get that insight until I addressed the jagged too. So that's my story. I'm interested and you getting your journal and answering these questions. What was your original plan? Your solid plan? What was it? And what was your curveball? And how did it hurt? And how did you avoid the subject? And what encouraged you to bring it back out and observe it, even though it was uncomfortable to look at? What helped you look at the painful part and observe the new part, new insight? I encourage you to write all that down. And maybe you're still at this point. Ew, I don't want to look at that, right? So, what is your plan in that case? What is your plan to bring it back and actually observe, just notice what's going on? Give yourself a chance to see that insight in the middle of all that hurt. What's your plan of re-engaging with the brokenness? So, write all that stuff down. That's good stuff to do. That's the only way to do it in order to heal. But if you have comments about this, that you're comfortable writing in a public situation, please comment below. You can like this video and you can subscribe to all my videos. So I hope you do one or all of those. Even if you don't do anything, I'm so glad you watched and I hope this helps. Okay, thank you.